From old coffee containers to birdseed bags, there's some items lying around your house that could be put to good use by Grow It Forward. Dina Larson is an AmeriCorps Farm to School specialist, and she's with us here to explain. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Can you explain to us what is Grow It Forward?
Grow It Forward is a nonprofit in Manitowoc, and our mission is to provide people with dignified access to good food, learning ways to grow it, to cook it, to share it, and advocate for it.
And you talk about dignified. Can you explain a little bit about what you mean by that?
Well, one of the things we operate at Grow It Forward is a food pantry, and a lot of times people's experience in a food pantry isn't the most pleasant. They're treated in not the most humane ways. So we want to make sure that people in need, especially now with the pandemic, more people are needing to access pantries than before. So we want to make sure that it's okay to ask for help and provide them with quality food.
All right, especially as we were talking, as it may be their first experience.
Absolutely, many people.
And what is your role? You have a long history teaching. What's your role currently?
Yeah, still education, farm to school specialist. I'm working with young people in the schools, which we've had to make some adjustments because of the pandemic, but helping them to understand where their food comes from, using the MyPlate standards, the federal guidelines. What does it mean to eat properly? Get them excited about growing their own food. Many of them don't know exactly what the food is. I brought in a garlic clove and I was holding out, and the students, fifth grade students, didn't know what it was.
Oh my gosh.
So, which is a shame. In the dairy state, and agriculture is really big, that they need to know where their food comes from.
So you just answered my next question, but I wanted to ask, why is it so important to share this message with students?
I think there's been research done that if students try different foods, third, fourth grade level, they're more apt to eat them into their adult life. And if we can, that natural curiosity that children have, teach them how to grow it. And there's nothing better than eating something that you've grown with your own hands. And it's just important for them to learn this.
And we talked before about you might have some items lying around your house that could actually be useful, and you have some props. Can you talk about those?
I can. We're a nonprofit, and I'm known as a scavenger, or just big on sustainability. So, one thing, coffee cans. These are nice, or coffee containers. I guess it's not a can, but these are wonderful. I use them to store seeds, but I have a friend and her son who are going to make a video on vermicomposting, worm composting. And each student who takes part in the activity will get one of these with their own worms to take home and learn how to do it. So we need some of these. We're doing a seed swap at Grow It Forward on March 13th. And we want to send any students who are there, any young people, with their own little grow kit with potting soil and some seeds so they can make their own little mini garden at home, grow greens and things. Pots. Anybody who buys bedding plants, what do you do with these when you're done? You can reuse them, but a lot of people throw them away.
Cluttering up their garage.
Exactly. So clutter up, Grow It Forward if you wish. We're always in need of seeds as well. So if people have excess seeds that they don't know, what to do with, they're not going to plant them, we'd be happy to take them. Last thing is a friend of mine takes things like birdseed bags and repurposes them, making them into totes.
Oh, look at that.
You can either use duct tape or you can sew them, but this is really a durable plastic and makes a nice tote to store things. And I had some students in Two Rivers making those, and they just had a blast.
That sounds awesome. Tell us when we need to get signed up for your spring and summer offerings.
Those are being run through the Recreation Department in Manitowoc. I'm not sure when sign-up is. I believe it's in March. Okay. But programming will start when school lets out in June.
And these items can be dropped off at the Grow It Forward Community Center in Manitowoc.
Correct.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.